Alright guys, I was just bored, so I decided to make a video of me reading the entire Minecraft end credits poem. These are what you see after you beat the Ender Dragon. This is probably going to be the most boring video I ever made, not gonna lie. I was actually considering putting this on the second channel, but then I realized I barely upload to that channel, and I get more views on this channel, so why not upload to the main channel instead? So if you want to fall asleep watching this video, go right ahead if it's nighttime where you live, or if you want to hear me read an entire thing, leave a like on the video. And if you want me to read more stuff in the future, hit the subscribe button and enjoy this video. Alright, I've killed the Ender Dragon. I totally did not do that in creative. Anyway, that doesn't matter. We're gonna read the entire poem. This is gonna take a while, but let's just do it anyway. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Alright. Here's how it starts. So these are the end credits you will see when you beat the Ender Dragon. Minecraft Java Edition. Yep, that's what I play on. I see the player you mean. Matt was here, YT. Yep, that's me. Yes, take care. It has reached a higher level now. It can read our thoughts. That doesn't matter. It thinks we are part of the game. Does it now? I like this player. It played well. It did not give up. It is reading our thoughts as though they were words on a screen. Wow, that's kind of obvious, I think. That is how it chooses to imagine many things when it is deep in the dream of a game. Words make a wonderful interface, very flexible and less terrifying than staring at the reality behind the screen. They used to hear voices before players could read, back in the days when those who did not play called the players witches and warlocks, and players dreamed they flew through the air on sticks powered by demons. What did this player dream? This player dreamed of sunlight and trees, of fire and water. It dreamed it created, and it dreamed it destroyed. It dreamed it hunted, and it was hunted. It dreamed of shelter. Ha, the original interface, 1,000,000 years old, and it still works. But what true structure did this player create in the reality behind the screen? It worked with 1,000,000 others to sculpt a true world in a fold of the lula, and the create the world of lula for lula in the lula. It cannot read that thought. No, it has not yet achieved the highest level that it must achieve in a long dream of life, not the short dream of a game. Doesn't know that we love it, that the universe is kind. Sometimes through the noise of its thoughts, it hears the universe, yes. But there are times it is sad in the long dream. It creates worlds that have no summer and shivers under a black sun, and it takes its sad creation for reality. To cure it of sorrow would destroy it. The sorrow is part of its own private task. We cannot interfere. Sometimes when they are deep in dreams, I want to tell them they are building true worlds in reality. Sometimes I want to tell them of their importance to the universe. Sometimes when they have not made a true connection in a while, I want to help them to speak the word they fear. It reads our thoughts. Sometimes I do not care. Sometimes I wish to tell them, this world you take for truth is merely blah and blah. I wish to tell them that they are blah and blah. They see so little of reality in their long dream, and yet they play the game. But it would be so easy to tell them, too strong for this dream. To tell them how to live is to prevent them living. I will not tell the player how to live. The player is grown restless. I will tell the player a story, but not the truth. No, a story that contains the truth safely, in a cage of words, not the naked truth that can burn over any distance. Give it a body, again. Yes, player, use its name. Matt was here, YT, player of games. Wouldn't that be anyone who plays video games? Good. Take a breath now. Take another. Feel air in your lungs. Let your limbs return. Yes, move your fingers. Have a body again, under gravity, in air. Respawn the long dream. There you are, your body touching the universe again at every point. As though you were separate things. As though we were separate things. Who are we? Once we were called the spirit of mountain, father, sun, mother, moon, ancestral spirits, animal spirits, jinn, ghosts, the green man, then gods, demons, angel, poltergeists, aliens, extraterrestrials, leptons, quarks. The words change. We do not change. We are the universe. We are everything you think isn't you. You are looking at us now, through your skin and your eyes. And why does the universe touch your skin and throw light on you? To see you, player, to know you, and to be known, I shall tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a player. That player was you. Matt was your YT. Sometimes it thought itself human. On the thin crust of a spinning globe of molten rock, the ball of molten rock circled a ball of blazing gas that was 330,000 times more massive than it. They were so far apart that light took 8 minutes to cross the gap. The light was information from a star, and it could burn your skin from 150 million kilometers away. Sometimes the player dreamed it was a miner on the surface of a world that was flat and infinite. The sun was a square of white. The days were short. There was much to do, and death was a temporary inconvenience. Sometimes the player dreamed it was lost in the story. Sometimes the player dreamed it was other things in other places. Sometimes these dreams were disturbing, sometimes very beautiful indeed. Sometimes the player woke from one dream into another, then woke from that into a third. Sometimes the player dreamed Sometimes the player dreamed it watched words on a screen. Let's go back. The atoms of the player were scattered in the grass, in the rivers, in the air, in the ground. A woman gathered the atoms. She drank and ate and inhaled. And the woman assembled the player in her body. And the player awoke from the warm, dark world of its mother's body in the long dream. And the player was a new story, never told before, written layers of DNA, and the player was a new program, never run before, generated by a source a billion years old, and the player was a new human, never alive before, made from nothing but milk and love. You are the player, the story, the program, the human, made from nothing but milk and love. Let's go further back. The 7 billion atoms of the player's body were created. Long before this game in the heart of a star, so the player too is information from a star. And the player moves from the story, which is forced information planted by a man called Julian. Okay, I can't read all that. It's going too fast. Shh. Sometimes the player created a small private world that was soft and warm and simple. Sometimes hard and cold and complicated. Sometimes it built a model of the universe in its head, flocks of energy moving through it, electrons and protons. Sometimes it's called the planets and stars. Sometimes it believed it was in the universe that was made of energy and that was made of offs and ons. Zeros and ones, lines of code. Sometimes it believed it was playing a game. Sometimes it believed it was reading words on a screen. You are the player reading words. Shush. Sometimes the player reads lines of code on a screen, decoded them into words, decoded words into meaning, decoded means into feelings, emotions, theories, ideas, and player. Oh my god. It's going so fast, I can't read it. You are alive. And sometimes the player believed the universe has spoken to it through the sunlight that came through the shuffling leaves of summer trees. And sometimes the player believed the universe has spoken to it through the light that fell from the crisp night of sky of winter, where a fleck of light has the corner of a player's eye and that might be a star a million times massive. Oh my god. I can't read all that. And sometimes the player believed the universe has spoken to it through the zeros and ones, through the electricity of the world, through the scrolling words on a screen at the end of a dream. And the universe said, I love you. And the universe said you have played the game well. And the universe said everything you need is within you. And the universe said that you are stronger than you know. And the universe said that you are daylight. And the universe said you are on the night. And the universe said the darkness you fight is within you. And the universe said that the light you seek is within you. And the universe said you are not alone. And the universe said you are not separate from every other thing. And the universe said you are the universe tasting itself, talking to itself, reading its own code. And the universe said I love you because you are love. And the game was over and the player woke up from a dream. And the player began a new dream. And the player dreamed again, dreamed better, and the player was in the universe. And the player was love. You are the player. Wake up. Mojang Studios. Wait, is that everything? Yeah, it was kind of short, I'm not gonna lie. I was not able to read some of that because it was going so fast. Like, I couldn't keep up with it. Yeah, I guess that's about it. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I never actually read the Minecraft end credits before, so yeah, I just decided to do it. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.